You're listening to KFOI Radio.
It's Wednesdays with Wilson.
Good morning, Fort Osage, and welcome back to Wednesdays with Wilson. I'm Dylan Doherty.
I'm Jazzy Walker.
And I'm, once again, Coach Wilson.
All right, welcome to this week's episode. We are first going to start off with sports updates. Basketball's rolling now.
We are. We've got a big matchup tonight against Raytown. One of the teams we've played a lot over my 18 years being here. So they used to be in our conference, not in our conference anymore. We still play them, and then they'll be back in our conference next year. So really, really excited for this game. It was a thriller last year. We went into overtime. It was back and forth, and they had a shot at the buzzer to take it to overtime. So this should be a good matchup. They're a very good basketball team, so we're excited for the opportunity to play. And our C teams won again last night. JV and varsity both got wins last week. JV did not get to play on Tuesday, last time we were on the air, but then they did get to play on Friday. So right now, doing well. Excited to continue going here.
No, I think the girls lost last night.
Yeah, I think they had a good battle at Raytown at Grain Valley, and then I lost count of what I saw no one posted what the final score was, or I fell asleep and they posted it. So usually kind of happens.
Yeah.
A quick reminder. This is recorded on Tuesdays. The show comes out on a Wednesday, so you probably have the score of the game. Hopefully, and from the past, we're talking to you saying that we won.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that brings us on to our next.
Segment.
It's Tuesday.
Next segment.
Can I ask a question first? For those of you that aren't watching at home because we don't have video, Dylan is wearing a Santa hat today.
Yeah, it's December.
Yeah, but can you mix it up and wear an elf hat one day? Can I bring you a reindeer hat, an elf hat? Reindeer, I guess it would just be antlers.
I mean, I'm willing to cycle through them, but this is the only one I have. I couldn't even find my normal Santa hat.
Wait a second,
this year.
What? You have a normal Santa hat?
Yeah, because this one has the ho 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 Merry Christmas on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my normal one doesn't. I couldn't find that.
Don't you have an extra long one too?
I do have
I've seen you in that one. That one's great.
Yeah.
So for those of you watching at home, and by watching at home I mean listening, I'll try to keep you up to date on Dylan's headwear. So we got, what's an elf hat? Does it have two pointy things?
Is it not just one pointed hat?
Yeah, it's like what you have on, but it's usually green and it has pointy ears attached to it.
Oh. And then you're hiding the ear. You need a haircut too.
I think you really need to show dedication and come to school with a helmet like Marshmallow the DJ, but it's a snowman head.
I mean, that can probably be arranged.
Speaking of snowman, do you know we're doing the door decorating contest for Stuco right now? And my advisory, all excited because we have turned Coach Stepp into a snowman.
That's perfect.
But to make it more relevant to people, because not everybody is crazy about Coach Stepp like everybody here, we've also added the Kelsey brothers. We found them as snowmen, and the one and only Taylor Swift. So
that was going to be mine.
I'm sure she's listening right now. She's probably a avid podcast listener to our podcast specifically.
She's a huge Jazzy Walker fan, specifically.
I told her that we started this, and she actually says that she prefers this one over the Kelsey Brothers podcast.
Man, we're dropping a lot of hate today.
Sorry, Kelsey.
Speaking of the door decorating contest, are we going to be doing that? Or
So Dylan, you're asking about something. You're not in my advisory. Neither is Jazzy, but she's always up here.
Yeah, but we
I told my
up.
students yesterday, and it was crickets. So we'll see. I'll put a picture up on the door see if anything gets done. But my advisory is full of seniors who are barely coherent most of the time.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
They're checked out. Aren't we all?
Yeah. Okay, so top 3 favorite Christmas activities, guys. Who wants to start this one off?
I will. Okay, well, first of all, what's a Christmas activity? That's not like Christmas morning stuff, right? That's just things you do over Christmas break? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, I think that counts.
Christmas
Okay.
lights, going to see those.
Okay. All right, yeah. Number one for my family is kind of the drive around Christmas lights. We like to drive down, get hot chocolates for the kids, and then drive around the plaza area, see all that lit up, drive down some of those southern areas of southern Kansas City, see some of those neighborhoods. There's a couple south of the plaza that are really awesome, that all the neighborhoods get together and do something cool. So it's really good. The boys just like it because it's an excuse to get chocolate and cookies and drive around for a while. And so we really like that. We don't do any of those drive-in. I know there's one here east on I-70. We've never really done any of those. but those are kind of cool. We like to look at those. Number 2 is ice skating, but we've never done that. I just can't.
What?
It looks so much fun. Like, it looks, seeing people and they're ice skating around Crown Center, it's like, that looks like a great time. I'm never going to do it again. I mean, I ice skated a long time ago, but I'm never going to do it. But it looks like people are having so much fun. But no, I'm not going to do that.
Oh my
This sounds
God.
like a news pack for Tribal Review. We take Wilson ice skating.
Oh, God, no, that would be awful. New knee and all would not,
Yeah,
that would
I'm
not
like,
be
didn't
good.
you just have knee surgery?
And then number 3, would shopping be considered a Christmas activity?
Yeah.
I enjoy, like, when I leave both the kids at home and my wife and I go shopping, because it doesn't really happen anymore. And so, like, Sunday, we got to leave for about an hour and a half and just try to get some shopping done. And it's fun just to laugh and make fun of each other and go through and then realize all the things that my children are asking for that I'm not going to give them because I'm mean. Apparently, I'm mean and a Grinch and all those awful things. So,
All right. Well, my number 1, probably 2, is looking at Christmas lights. I love looking at Christmas lights, and I love Christmas in the park at Longview Lake. It's pretty cool. Yeah. My second thing.
see, it's hard, isn't it?
It is hard.
Yeah.
Well, used to be kind of pre-COVID. I guess this is a Christmas activity. My family would go Black Friday shopping on Thanksgiving night, and then we'd all go eat somewhere after. But no one Black Friday shops anymore. It's all online.
Yeah.
So that's kind of sad. I love Black Friday. I never bought anything, but the people were great.
People watching.
Yes. So yeah, that was probably one of my favorite things that I did or do, whatever. And then I love Christmas movies. Christmas Vacation is my favorite one.
Nice.
So just watching Christmas movies.
I figured that would be our top 3 next week. Dylan was going to throw on us.
I think it is actually.
Actually, it might be. I'm checking this now. While I go and check this, let's go over my top 3. So at number 1, I'm going to have to disagree with putting Christmas lights here. I'd put up setting up the Christmas tree first.
Okay.
I think that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
Christmas lights, that's easy second. Like, it's always fun to go do that. And then for number 3, I don't really know. I would say Black Friday shopping, but as you already said, like, Black Friday right now is like not nearly as good as it was a couple years ago.
Yeah. Just not as much fun to go out and because, thanks a lot, COVID.
People
And
don't do it anymore.
I don't know if you noticed, the sales are like non-existent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be like the sale was so good you had to fight someone to get what you wanted.
Yeah.
And now it's like, I'll stay home and try to get it online.
Yeah, because Monday it'll be the same price and I can just sleep in. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dylan, let me ask you a question about your Christmas tree. Are you in ornaments or are you just lights?
So with ornaments, we've had to transition over to the like stuffed animal ornaments kind
Okay.
of because we have a lot of cats.
Oh,
Yeah. So honestly, me personally, I don't really care for ornaments, but that's kind of where we are now.
okay.
Yeah, that's fun.
We like our ornaments because they're all old. How do you feel about ornaments, Jazzy?
I love ornaments. I love a full Christmas tree.
Okay.
So anything you can put on the Christmas tree should be on there.
For some of you listening, you might know my younger brother, Brady Parsons, as well. I had a sister that went here, Allie Ventresca, if you knew who she was. They were all very involved in sports. Every year we have to put up a family Christmas tree. And my mom, for literally the last 15 years, has these bows that you have to literally twist on
Yep.
every single branch.
Yep.
And she refuses to get rid of them. So when it comes time to put up our family Christmas tree, that's like all we do is just like bad talk these
Yeah.
bows that we're putting on the tree. It's literally the worst part of Christmas to me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we have an artificial tree, and the worst part is spreading out the branches. I'm not a fan.
It never goes back the way it was before.
No.
Never.
And then you look. This year, my oldest son was like, "There's a huge area," and he's like, "I got that area," and I was like, "All right." And 5 minutes later, I look at it, and it's not done. And I'm like, "What are we gonna do?" And he just turns the Christmas tree so it's facing the back wall. I was like, "Really? That's our."
I would be
that's our
proud at that
plan?"
point. Are you kidding me? I'm like, you just like.
Oh
when-
yeah, but then when we went to hang some ornaments back there, that was the what happened to this? I don't know.
Oh, I have my little brother. I have twin brothers. one of them literally just like does not do anything and like just tries to find his way out of everything. So we were doing the Christmas tree stuff and he was just like, yeah, I'll do this. And then it's like half done. So then I would get mad and just go back and do it. And then I finally was just like, stop.
He's playing you like a fiddle.
I would just rather you not do anything and just sit there.
Oh, he knows how to get you
Yeah.
to do all the work. Yes.
Yeah. And me and him bump heads a lot because he's like literally me. So it's just like,
Yeah.
All right. And then moving on to our last segment, we have Step Quote of the Week brought to you by Mr.
Oh,
Wilson.
that's a sign right there.
So I just mentioned the door decorating. So yesterday, he comes in for door for advisory, and I'm talking to him for a second. And said, "Ready for the door decorating contest? What's that?" I was like, "Well, we do it every year. This year Stuco's doing it, and you can win cinnamon rolls. No one likes cinnamon rolls." And I looked at him and I'm like, "You what?" And it's like, "No one likes cinnamon rolls." And so I did a quick survey, and everyone likes cinnamon rolls.
Literally the best.
Yeah. And his like, no one likes it. Why would you choose cinnamon rolls when you could get a donut? Was Coach Stepp's argument.
I agree with that.
Yeah, but
Coach Step.
I've never seen him eat a donut.
Yeah, I haven't.
I've
either.
seen him eat a cinnamon roll. Like I have. I've gotten him a cinnamon roll before. I've seen him eat it. I don't think I've ever witnessed him eating a donut.
Yeah,
Ever.
This sounds like a Tom talk, Dylan. Get on it.
I've never seen him eat
Really?
ever.
It's pretty funny. It's wait till I tell you about the nacho incident of 2015. It's classic.
Oh my
I
gosh.
still have video.
Do we have time to ask that this episode?
No, we don't have.
We should do like a history video on that. I'm keeping a list of all things that we should put on Tribal Review, and we need a dramatic reenactment of
Yeah.
the nacho incident.
Oh,
Wait.
I've got the video, the security footage of the nacho incident. So
Speaking of
Even better.
reenactments, can I finally remake the Coke versus Pepsi Tom Talk?
I don't know if we need to give Wilson any more airtime. Anyways, that's the end of the show. Jazzy, take it out.
All right, that will bring us to the end of the show. We will see you next week for our last episode of the semester.
Let's go.
thank you guys.